Total Pro Sports presents. If these NFL superstars weren't playing football, they would be working as. To become a professional athlete, you have to stand out. Millions of people dream of being paid a fortune to play a sport they excel at. Less than 1% of people will do that in their lifetimes. In fact, some athletes even walk away from the game early to find other careers. What if these NFL players never made it big? Taking into account their playing styles and/or personalities, here's a look at what other careers they would have had. Aaron Rodgers, school teacher. Already by far the greatest quarterback in Green Bay Packers history, Rodgers is also one of the smartest men we've seen play the game. His touchdown-to-interception ratio is ridiculous. He almost went 3 years without throwing a pick at home, and through the 2015 season, had 257 touchdowns and 65 interceptions. To avoid throwing picks, a smart quarterback will use good decision-making. That's what Rodgers does, so it's easy to see him using his genius to educate children in school. Des Bryant, anger management counselor. How often do we see people struggle with a problem throughout their lives, only to overcome it and preach against it to help others? Well, Bryant's temper tantrums and angry antics on the sidelines have been seen by everyone on national television. He simply cannot control himself. Perhaps when he's done in football, he'll try to control his ego and temper, and try to encourage people to have a calm state of mind at all times. J.J. Watt, animal hunter. Be it an alligator/crocodile hunter, tiger or lion hunter, shark hunter, whatever it is, Watt could simply hunt animals by himself. Judging by the way he bulldozes through offensive lines and how he delivers vicious hits on quarterbacks, we can only assume he's scared of no animals. The fact he has a cabin in the middle of nowhere tells us he would go into the woods and hunt animals on his own to eat. Rob Gronkowski, actor. No NFL player goes by the saying, "You only live once," like Gronkowski. The man throws parties and enjoys his summer like nobody else. Gronk has an awesome personality and has done hilarious endorsements. He could easily be the next comedy king in Hollywood if he elects to go down that path. Richard Sherman, Donald Trump campaign spokesperson. Sherman may just have the biggest mouth out of any player in the NFL. He trash talks like no other player, but he's able to shut them down with his coverage skills. As for Donald Trump, he's the king of insults and burned his opponents during the GOP nomination. Both of these guys can back up the trash talk, meaning Sherman would be great for the Donald. Cam Newton, actor. Gronkowski wouldn't be the only NFLer to go to Hollywood if he wanted to. The 2015 NFL MVP and Super Bowl runner-up could do just fine. He's one of the biggest characters on the field, especially with his dance moves and swagger. We like to think of Newton as the next Tom Hardy, an all-around beauty and tough guy in the movies. Drew Brees, brain surgeon. Brain surgeons need to be very crafty, careful, safe, and clutch at their jobs, which is dangerous. Brees' accuracy like few other quarterbacks ever have. He's so good at pinpointing his throws, has a major clutch gene as a Super Bowl 44 champion, and does his job like no other. Brees has the qualities of a successful brain surgeon. Tom Brady, male model. When you can model for men's Uggs, are married to the richest supermodel in the world, Gisele Bündchen. And all the ladies love you for your looks. You have male model gigs written all over you. Brady has a reputation as the pretty boy in the NFL, and let's be honest, his hair and clothing styles are top-notch. He's easily a male model if he chooses. Von Miller, bouncer. Some bars need to have tough guys who can break up fights and settle down drunken clowns. Well, Miller's your guy if he wants to go there. Who in a bar would want to be tackled by a man of his size and stature? The 6'3", 254-pounder has delivered some of the most crushing hits the NFL has ever seen. A bouncer's an easy job for him. Johnny Manziel, marijuana dispensary owner. Though he really helped, Manziel can turn his life around for the better. There's no reason to think his NFL career will be a successful one. Manziel's had problems with the law, from domestic violence to being caught with marijuana. He could easily live the lifestyle as a laid-back, hippie-type person if he decides. Running a weed store would bring him into the society that fits a person who's all about trying to have fun in terms of partying. Ben Roethlisberger, lumberjack. Aside from having the beard and hair for it, Big Ben is cut out for having the career of a lumberjack. He has the stature for it at 6'5" and 241 pounds. Roethlisberger is tough as nails, often playing through a number of injuries to help his team out. He's one of the strongest athletes in the world and could easily be working as a lumberjack if he desires. Odell Beckham Jr., Justin Bieber dancer. Beckham has shown on his Instagram just how much he loves to dance. So how else can you make yourself bigger? Well, being a backup dancer to Bieber, one of the most beloved singers in the world, to young women anyway, would give Beckham the exposure he deserves. Luke Kuechly, police commissioner. Kuechly has become the force of the Carolina Panthers defense. The linebacker is a leader all over the field, directing the plays for his team and telling everyone where to go and how to do it. Considering how clutch his defense is, He could work at the top of law enforcement. He'd be able to lead officers in high-danger situations like bomb threats and hostage situations. Andrew Luck, President of the United States. If you're very left-wing in politics, you'll probably look at Barack Obama as the man who came in and cleaned up the mess that the George W. Bush administration left behind. Well, Andrew Luck was forced to help the mess that the Indianapolis Colts were. They went in 2-14 without Peyton Manning in 2011 and took him with the first overall pick. He took them to the playoffs in his first 3 years, so he surely cleaned up the mess that the Colts were a year before coming over. Clay Matthews, rock star. He's got the long hair, he's got the high-energy personality, and he feeds off the crowd whenever he plays. Matthews can perform so well in front of thousands of fans in a stadium, so why couldn't he be a rock star? Of course he can. It's Clay Matthews. What other career options do you think these NFL stars could have? Let us know in the comment section below. If you like this video, then please click like. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's a good time to do so. We upload 7 videos a week. As always, we thank you so much for watching.